I offer infinite Danvat pranams and all the Vaishnavis. I offer my Danvat pranams. Today is super excellent auspicious day that today we are celebrating Gita Jayanti, and simultaneously today is Ekadashi also. Every year on Margashira Shukla Paksh Ekadashi we observe Gita Jayanti. This year also, today on 11th of December 2024, the whole India is celebrating this Gita Jayanti. These days Moksha Ekadashi fast is also there, and it is surrendered to the service of Lord Vishnu. As per Puranas, Moksha Ekadashi, today Lord Krishna spoke Gita to Arjun. It was Moksha Ekadashi, and that time Arjun was in Mahabharat war and he was shaking, trembling, he was afraid to fight the war. At that time, after hearing Gita advices from Krishna, then Arjun fulfilled his responsibility of fighting the war. Gita is the most pure and the most worshipable scripture in the here. It is spoken by Lord Krishna himself. Even till now, after so many ages and time, it completely destroys all the fear and sins of all those who hear it. If you apply teachings of Gita, then you can attain all goals. You will be successful if you apply the teachings of Gita. Simultaneously, greed, attachment is destroyed if you read Bhagavad Gita. The soul does not take birth and does not die either. The Gita is teaching us very nicely, especially it is explained about many kinds of Atma Gyan, Vivek Gyan. The soul does not take birth and does not die either. Everything about soul is explained in the Gita. The soul does not take birth, but this body takes birth and the body dies. This body is made of 5 elements. The 5 elements: soil, water, fire, earth, like this. The soul is eternal because God is Sachidanandamay and the soul are the part and parcel of the God. Jiva Bhuta Sanatana, God is saying in Gita. The soul is eternal. For this regard, the soul is also Sachidananda like God, but the difference is that God is like a huge Sachidananda and the Jivas are very tiny Sachidananda. So this is the teachings of Gita. Gita is teaching us that soul does not take birth and it does not die either. The body takes birth and this material body dies. In Gita, God is beyond all kind of karma. He is not bound by anything. Janma karma chatame divyam, God is saying in Gita. My birth and activities, everything is transcendental. Those who realize this, they don't have to come back to this material existence. Another thing is that to get the knowledge of Gita, it's very important to have a pure heart to understand Gita. Similarly, Those who have faith, Shraddha, only they can properly receive the knowledge of Gita. Tadvidya Pranipad. To know that the person can approach devotees and God to the saints and offer pranams to them and ask questions and serve them also. Serving is very important. So, to attain the teachings of Gita, to realize this knowledge of Gita, these three things are very important. Purity in the heart, serving, approaching the saint. So, Gita is giving message. Fourth one is that anger, lust, greed. These three are the doorways to hell. Anger, lust, they come from Rajogun. So God is saying that these three are the doorways to hell. In the 16th chapter, verse 21, God is explaining this to Arjun. And the five main things, five kind of knowledge, that at the time of death, one who have whatever is thinking, whatever they get the same body connected to those thought in the next life. At the time of death, human, whatever human is thinking and dying, the next birth human gets, next birth that soul gets connected to the thoughts. For example, Bharat Maharaj, we know about that story, right? In Srimad Bhagavad, Bharat Maharaj gave up everything and he came to do bhajan because he was attached to a baby deer and he died while thinking about the baby deer, so he had to become a deer. The sixth teaching of Gita is that there is an art of living in this world. Meaning, as per Gita, the humans should give up the desire of the fruits and they should focus on the karmas. Because no one can stay without doing any karma. For this regard, everyone has the right to perform their actions. Karma. Karmanyavadi karaste ma phaleshu kadachana. Who is the giver of the fruits? Everything is in the hand of God. In Gita, God is also saying, whatever you do, offer the fruits to me, offer to me. So, you won't get any sinful reaction. Whatever we eat, first we should offer to God and then eat. Then we will be free from the sins. And if you don't offer to God and whatever you eat, we are suffering through the sins of that. And for this regard, we are coming again and again and again in this material world. So, this is a message from Gita also. Especially to make the life easy, we should follow and read Gita every day. By this, our self-confidence will increase. Every day, if we read Bhagavad Gita, then our self-confidence will boost, increase. In reality, we can attain our goal. Humans, those who don't read Gita, in reality, they won't be able to attain their goal. For this regard, God is teaching in Gita that give up everything and surrender to God. Sarva dharmam paritagya. Bhagavad Gita 18.66. On Gita Jayanti, the special katha is this. In scriptures is explained. Shla Gurudev also used to explain about the five kind of gyans from Gita. Sadharan gyan, like general knowledge. General knowledge, Atman Atma Vivek Gyan, like we should know what's living, what's non-living, what's eternal, what's not eternal. Everything is explained in Gita. Nitya, Anitya, eternal things, non-eternal things, everything is explained. We must know about these whole things. Everything in this material world, it is temporary. And the transcendental things are eternal. So, speaking to Arjun, Lord Krishna is teaching to everyone. Because in the battlefield, Arjun, he saw both the armies on both the side and he became disturbed. And he was thinking that how can I kill my guru? How can I kill my uncles? How can I kill my brothers? If I kill them all and if I win this kingdom, what is the use of such a kingdom? So Arjun had a lot of doubt in his heart. A lamentation appeared in his heart. It's called Vishad Yoga. This is the starting chapter. It's called Vishad Yoga. For this regard, Arjun said to Krishna, please bring my chariot in the middle of both the armies. Then Krishna, he brought the chariot in the middle of both the armies. On one side, there were Kauravas, and on the other side, there was the army of Pandavas. After seeing, Arjuna lamented so much, and he was thinking, I have this Gandhi, most powerful weapon on my hand, and I will kill everyone with this bow, with my weapon, but how can I kill? Krishna explained everything to him, Atma Gyan, everything to him. Knowledge about soul, karma, everything. Krishna told Arjun, what you are thinking, that you are killing someone. Who are you killing? Are you killing body or the soul? At that time, Krishna explained about the Jiva Tattva, everything about soul, Atma Tattva, and Sharir Tattva, what is this body, what is the soul, what is destructible and what is non-destructible. Everything he explained. Very beautiful. In Gita this is explained. Then about Varnashram Dharma it is explained. Depending on Varna and Ashram, we can stay and following the path of Dharma, righteousness. So Lord Krishna, he explained about Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, about them, and Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanprastha, Sannyasi, all their responsibilities, everything he explained to Arjun, and then at the end he told about then Varnashram Dharma. Gita is such a beautiful scripture. It's unique and unparalleled. All kind of doubts can be destroyed with this Gita. And he established Atma Tattva, everything. Some people used to say that nature is doing everything by its own. Some people think like this, but Krishna, God says, nature works on my instructions. He's saying in Bhagavad Gita clearly. God is saying, Arjun, whatever the nature is doing, it is doing as per my instruction. By my instruction the sun rises, by my instruction it sets. The air is moving upon my instruction. Presiding deities of air is working as per my instruction. All these presiding deities are doing their work on my instructions. All in Gita very beautifully all this explanation is coming. Atma, what is the soul, everything. And he explained about the special knowledge about Brahma Gyan. Impersonalists don't want to accept God, but God explained to Arjun. All these tattvas were explained by Krishna himself. So, the special thing about Gita is this. Everything is explained. What are impersonalities, what are symptoms. About impersonalities is also explained. And moving further, the third kind of knowledge is also explained. Uddhatama Gyan. God is saying, worship to me, like the devotional knowledge. Everything is explained. And how to do bhajan, being absorbed in me. Krishna explained everything. In Gita, at the end, God is saying, Sarva dharmam paritajya mamekam sharanam braja. Am samsar papebhyo mokshami mascha. Around the last chapter of the Gita, God is saying, so Bhagavad Gita chapter 18.66. You are thinking that varnashram dharma, if you don't follow this, then you will face sins. God is saying, don't worry. I promise you, I will free you from all the sinful reactions if just you surrender to me. I will free you from everything. I will free you from all debts, everything. Mad bhakto majadi mam namaskaro, man mana bhavo majjaji mam namaskaro. Just come in my shelter. Many places Gita is explaining that just have firm faith towards Krishna and do bhajan. This is one of the best instructions of Bhagavad Gita, that surrender to Krishna. If we don't study Gita, in reality we cannot enter spirituality, because in Gita there are 18 chapters. In 18 chapters, especially the first 6 chapters, they are explaining about Karma Yoga, then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to 12. Explain about Bhakti Yoga, then 13 to 18. This is called Gyan Yoga. So Karma Yoga, then Bhakti Yoga, then Gyan Yoga. Because Bhakti Yoga is in the middle, because without karma there is no bhakti, because first karma, then bhakti, and then at last Gyan Yoga. Only knowledge cannot give liberation. And if you follow only karmas and you don't follow bhakti, so no fruits of karma will come. For this regard, bhakti is in the middle. So whatever we see, so that's why bhakti is in the middle. Knowledge will only give fruits if it's connected to bhakti. Karma will give fruits only if it's connected to bhakti. So that's why bhakti is in the middle. Very beautiful explanations are there in Gita. So this is the glories of Bhagavad Gita. By this Bhagavad Gita we can attain knowledge of relationship, and then we enter spiritual realm, and then should the bhakti come. So acharyas, they say, when Gita ends, then Srimad Bhagavatam starts. Meaning, Gita gives us knowledge of relationship, and it puts some light on the topic that how to serve the Lord God. Like how Mother Yashoda is serving Krishna, He is serving with relationship, right? For this regard, in scriptures it is said, one is Sambandhatmika Bhakti, one is Kamatmika Bhakti. As per relationship, the service is done. By the mood, service is offered. For example, gopis is the pure transcendental lust. They have this mood. Very beautiful explanation is there. This Kamatmika Bhakti. There are two types. One is Sambhog Ichamai. Another one is Tattat Bhav Ichamai. Lalita and all these Sakhis for Sambandhatmika, no, they are under Kamatmika Bhakti. And the Manjaris, they are Tattat Bhav Ichamai. These Manjaris, they are completely one-pointedly devoted to Srimati Radhika. For this regard, Manjaris are called Tattat Bhav Ichamai. Very, very deep secrets are even explained in scriptures. If you read Gita, everything you can realize. For this regard, I request everybody read Bhagavad Gita. For this regard, to make life easy, everyone must read Gita daily. It will make your life simple. The self-confidence increases. If you read Gita every day, self-confidence will come. Self-realization will also come if you read Gita. Gita is not an ordinary scripture. Gita is such an important scripture. Through the medium of Arjun, Krishna is teaching to all the humans, the whole existence. Krishna is teaching everyone and inspiring everyone to increase enthusiasm in everyone, and it inspires us to do more bhakti. So everybody must read Gita, because to enter bhakti, Gita is very important. So every day read Gita. God is also saying, those who read Gita every day, in front of them, Krishna himself with Srimati Radhika, he comes in front of that person. So today, super excellent auspicious day on Gita Jayanti. At that time, from his beautiful mouth, Krishna, he spoke beautiful advices to Arjun. This is a special day of Gita Jayanti, and simultaneously today is also Moksha Ekadashi. Moksha Ekadashi Tithi. We celebrate this and we observe this excellent day by chanting holy names, reading Gita. For this regard, Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Radha.